Council ships fight by the book. They are disciplined, cold, and predictable. But pirates? They are the ocean's unfiltered rage. 5 different captains, 5 different brands of madness. That night at Amber Port, the scent of gunpowder erased the salt of the sea, and for the first time I saw what it meant to truly own the waves. The massive bells of Amber Port tolled, signaling the arrival of the Council's vanguard. But the pirate lords didn't retreat. They performed a dance that would be whispered about for generations. Queen Vesper's Siren's Revenge. Her ship glided through the yellow mist like a ghost. Devasa pipes carved from whalebone began to howl, emitting a high-frequency acoustic wave. On the council decks, sailors collapsed, clutching their ears in agony while Vesper's marksmen picked off their officers with surgical precision. Captain Ironjaws, the Iron Maw, he didn't fire a single cannon. Instead, he charged. His ship was a floating battering ram with a steam-powered hydraulic jaw. With a roar that shook the harbor, the metal jaws bit into the hull of the Council's heavy cruiser, snapping its keel like a dry twig. Blind Captain Draken's blind luck. Draken saw nothing but felt everything. He released trails of flammable pitch behind his ship. As the Council pursuers thought they had him cornered, he fired a single flare. The harbor ignited into a labyrinth of fire, trapping the enemy in a cage of flames while Draken navigated the inferno by touch alone. The twins, Silas and Jax, day and night. Their ultra-fast interceptors zipped around the sluggish Council galleons like hornets. They stretched a magnetic steel cable between their 2 vessels, decapitating the masts and tangling the propellers of every ship that dared to chase them. As the Nereid's cry carved its way through the chaos, Queen Vesper swung onto Adrian's deck via a grappling line. Her eyes were sharp, reflecting the amber glow of the burning port. Vesper. "Beautiful ship, Dean, but you're driving her like a frightened boy. Stop dodging and start hunting." Adrian Dean. "I don't need lessons in destruction, Vesper. Just keep the fire off my stern and watch what a living ship can really do." Together, they stood on the bridge of the Nereid, a hybrid of high-tech rebellion and ancient pirate ferocity, cutting down the Council elite boarding parties that dared to step on the deck. The turning point came when the Council deployed the Leviathan Battery, a massive floating fortress with steam rail cannons. Its first shot leveled the central spire of the port. The floating city began to shatter. Young Adrian Dean, voiceover. They thought they were sinking a city. They didn't realize the city was the bait. The maneuver. The great closing. Vesper gave the signal, and Adrian engaged the Nereid's engines in a massive reverse vortex. Beneath the waves, ancient gears groaned. The modular port split apart, creating a corridor of debris. As the Leviathan battery entered the gap, the pirates released the reverse winches. The entire city, millions of tons of iron and bone, slammed back together like a shark's mouth. The Council's fortress was crushed into scrap metal in a matter of seconds. As the smoke cleared, the Council fleet retreated, leaving behind a graveyard of burning wrecks. Amber Port was in ruins, but the pirates were victorious. The 5 lords gathered on the shattered pier, looking at Adrian with a new kind of respect and greed. Vesper. The root is real, isn't it? When you find the end, Dean, remember who bled with you today. Adrian Dean, voiceover. Respect is expensive in these waters, but I had a bigger problem. In the captain's quarters, I found the scroll Elara had been hiding. It wasn't just a map. It was a birthright. The second key lay within the whispering corals, but the map was marked with her family's crest. My navigator was keeping secrets, and in the open sea, secrets are more dangerous than cannons.